screen. Okay. All right. So, I know that yesterday your exam was 1.5 hours, and there were 9 questions altogether. Seems pretty impossible lah kan. So banyak betul soalan kan to answer in 9 hours. Can you see this slide, people? Can you see? I'm showing you the questions now actually.
Can.
And all right. So we're going to go every question now. Okay, one by one question. But I won't take up more than 1 hour. Okay, because kita punya class adalah 1 hour, and I actually have another class after this at 11:30. So I will do everything in 1 hour. So maybe by next week lah, we can finish this paper. Okay, so the first question is solve the simultaneous equations. Give your answer to 4 significant figures. Okay, now whenever you are faced with this one, always take note of berapa angka bererti lah. Okay, yang kamu kena bagi jawapan. Okay, so you're given 2x plus 3y equals to 1, and then this one x squared plus 6xy plus 6. Okay, now it's always a good idea to note. Hold on. Okay, it's always a good idea to note on which is, so one equation is, we call this a linear equation. Okay, then the second equation is called a non-linear equation. Now, why do we say linear and non-linear? How do you know it's linear and non-linear? Okay, now linear equation is if there's only x and y, or 2 letters lah, okay, tapi dia tiada kuasa dan dia tidak bergabung. Okay, dia memang alone lah, dia stand alone dengan number sahaja. So we call this a linear equation. A non-linear equation is bila kamu nampak kuasa 2, atau bila kamu nampak x, y macam ni, dia bergabung. Okay, in the same term. Or another one is kalau kamu nampak, let's say for example 6 over x. This is a non-linear equation. So dia melibatkan bahagi. Okay, so it's good for us to identify the linear and the non-linear equation lah. Okay, so if you have not done simultaneous equations for a long time, so we remember first lah. Okay, so we simplify the linear equation. Okay, the first step now is to simplify the linear equation. So the linear equation is 2x plus 3y equals to 1. When I say simplify, not really simplify lah, but what I mean is saya kasi jadi satu huruf lah. Sorry, what's the equation again? 2x plus 3y equals to 1. Okay, so 2x plus 3y minus 1 equals 0. Betul ke ini? I'm having short-term memory. Sorry, plus 1. Okay, plus 1 equals to 0. So when I say simplify means saya mau kasih jadi x sebelah ke atau y sebelah lah. Okay, so let's say for example this one I choose y. Saya mau kasih jadi y sebagai kepala rumus. So I move everything across. 3y equals to, this one become minus 1 minus 2x over, minus 1 minus 2x. Okay, saya pindah the 1 across, saya pindah the negative 2x across. Then I bring the 3 down. Y equals to minus 1 minus 2x over 3. Okay, second step, substitute. Okay, into non-linear equation. Okay, we substitute into non-linear equation. So this y equals to negative 1 minus 2x over 3. We want to substitute this into this equation. Kasih masuk di y sini lah. Okay, now notice why did I use y and not x? Because ada 2x di sini. Okay, I don't want to substitute twice lah. Substitute once enough. Okay, so substitute twice is not wrong, tidak salah. Okay, cuma dia lebih complicated. Okay, so x squared plus 6xy plus 6. X squared plus 6xy plus 6 equals to 0. So when I substitute this into here, okay, what I will get is x squared plus 6x. Okay, then I have all this long thing lah, negative 1 minus 2x over 3 plus 6 equals to 0. Okay, now, so the good news over here is this 3 and this 6 you can simplify. Okay, you can get it lah. So you get x squared plus 2x multiplied by negative 1 minus 2x plus 6 equals to 0. Okay. Multiply this, okay, you'll get x squared plus, minus 2x minus 4x squared. Okay, minus 4x squared plus 6 equals to 0. Now, if you have done simultaneous equations long enough, okay, you know that last part, kamu kena EQN lah. Tapi sebelum kamu EQN, this x squared and this x squared you can settle. So, minus 3x squared minus 2x plus 6 equals to 0. Okay, now biasanya di sebelah sini kan people will start to EQN lah. Okay, but and then when you EQN kan you will get these strange answers. Okay, so you get x equals to 1.120. Oh dear, what happened to my writing? 1.120. Okay, and x equals to negative 1.786. Okay, but the thing about simultaneous equations is, okay, let me show you dia punya pemarkahan setakat ini lah. So this is 1 mark, the simplifying is 1 mark. You substitute correctly is 1 mark. Okay, so far that's 1 mark. Now, when you get both these answers correct, you get 1 mark. Okay, then after that you substitute the x. So langkah yang ketiga. Okay, the third step is substitute to find y. Okay, substitute to find y. And then now when you substitute into the linear equation lah. Janganlah kamu substitute dalam non-linear. Kan banyak dan complicated. Substitute back into this linear equation. 2x plus 3y plus 1. So 2x, hold on. Okay, so 2x plus 3y plus 1 equals to 0. If I substitute the x, this x, so 2 times 1.120 plus 3y plus 1 equals to 0. Then yada, saya akan dapat y equals to negative 1.080. And then I do the same thing with this x. Okay, 2 times negative 1.786 plus 3y plus 1 equals to 0. Yada, saya akan dapat y equals to 0.8573. So both the y correct, you get 1 mark. But this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a 5 mark question. So look at the pecahan pemarkahan so far. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, if you do until here, okay, kalau kamu pakai EQN, okay, you jump straight from here to here, kamu hanya layak dapat 4 markah saja. So where does the 5th mark come from? The 5th mark comes from using the formula to find the quadratic equation correctly. Okay, which is x equals to negative b plus minus ini b squared minus 4ac over 2a. Okay, kamu tidak boleh tulis begini saja untuk mendapatkan markah. You have to put the correct values. Okay, so this is a, this is b, and this is c. When you substitute the correct values, negative 2 plus minus b squared is negative 2 squared. Okay, saya kasih kurungan. Okay, minus 4 times negative 3 times 6. Okay, over 2 times negative 3. Now, if you substitute correctly, di sini kamu akan dapat 1 markah. Okay, to give you the total of 5 marks. But, in actual fact, kamu tidak payah pun mengira ini sebenarnya. You don't have to count this. You can jump straight from here to here by using EQN. Okay, tapi kamu mesti juga tunjuk ini jalan kerja in order to get the full marks. Okay, let me repeat that. You can actually jump here to here by using EQN. You don't have to calculate this. Okay, but you must show me the working. Okay, you must show me the working yang kamu ganti dengan betul in order for you to get the 5th mark. Okay, add maths, one very important thing you must know about add maths is if your jawapan betul, tapi kamu tiada jalan kerja bahkan, then you cannot get full marks. Okay, dia bukan macam matematik lah. Matematik lah, betul jawapan betul semua lah. Don't care kalau kau tembak pun dia punya jawapan kan, tetap betul. Tapi add maths no such thing. Add maths jawapan betul dia hanya akan bagi markah untuk jawapan dan jawapan saja. Okay, no jalan kerja means kamu tiada markah untuk jalan kerja. So that's why markah untuk jalan kerja is very important. Okay, bukan 4 significant figures kah? 4 lah. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? 4 significant figures, 4 significant figures. Okay, that's the correct answer. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Betul? 4 significant figures. 0 point is not a significant figure. Okay, 0 point dia tiada makna itu. Okay, so this is how you will answer question 1. Tengok, begitu pun 15 minit sudah saya terangkan. Tapi saya terangkan bukan sebab saya mau membosankan kamu lah. Tapi I find that simultaneous equations actually semua orang boleh buat. Cuma kamu kena banyak practice lah. You have to practice a lot. Okay, practice a lot, do a lot of simultaneous equations questions. Follow the step. Step number 1, simplify the linear equation. Step number 2, substitute and then simplify so that you can EQN. But remember, when you EQN, you must have this step. Okay, saya suka panggil ini, my Form 5 students know lah that I call this the, okay, I call this the wayang step. Okay, because dari sini sampai sini kan, you already can find the answer. Ini wayang sahaja ini. Okay, sebenarnya kau hanya, all you're doing is you're just substituting the values correctly. But actually you're not even calculating this because the EQN has already given you the correct answer. So I call this the wayang step lah. Okay, dia wayang sahaja untuk kamu mendapat markah. Okay. Alright, let me see if there's any questions from anybody else. Sir, if I don't round off, if you don't round off to 4 significant figures, sorry, why am I showing you my WhatsApp? If you don't round off to 4 significant figures, and whoever else that also didn't round off together with you, if you didn't round off to 4 significant figures, then you will lose 1 mark. Okay, kamu akan kehilangan 1 markah, atau I have to ask Puan Lim lah. I have to ask Puan Lim. But I think if I'm not mistaken, okay, if you don't round off to the 4 significant figures, sini kamu akan hilang markah dan sini kamu akan hilang markah because you didn't follow the instructions. Okay, instructions are very clear. Give your answer to 4 significant figures. Of course, if you read the question, okay, properly, then you would have noticed it lah. Okay. All right, question number 2. Thanks for the question, by the way. Question number 2. Diagram shows a triangle KMN over here. And if you think about this, actually, I have already answered this question, Makan. Isn't this the question that we discussed like 2 days ago?
Yes, sir.
I feel like I have discussed this question. Can't this the question, Makan?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So anyway, yeah, so first of all, okay, I want to qualify this now. First of all, I did not know that this question was going to come up. Okay, because like everybody yesterday messaged me, says, "Wow, sir, do you know that your question came out?" And I'm like, "No, I didn't know because when I gave you my set of questions, it was from my own personal set, which I thought that the person who set this question paper don't have. So since I have already discussed this question, then I won't discuss it again because you can refer to the old videos where I discussed this question lah. Okay, but let me tell you that saya tidak membocorkan soalan because I didn't know that this question was going to come out. Saya tidak nampak pun ini kertas soalan sebelum yesterday. Only yesterday baru first time saya nampak. So I didn't know that this question was going to come out. But for those of you who followed the video and who could answer this, congratulations to you lah. Okay, kamu mendengar juga cakap cikgu. Gitu. Okay, question number 3. So if you want to know the solution to question number 2, go and watch the video, the previous video to this lah. Okay, the previous video will show you. Okay. Question number 3. Oh, okay. This one, okay, since Eldon asked lah, this one, yeah, I know it's 1.196 kan, tapi the number selepas itu adalah, I think it's 7 lah, if I'm not mistaken. So when you round off kan, ini akan naik, 1.120. 1.197. Okay, I will probably accept lah, I think. Okay, don't worry about it lah, I will probably accept. Probably lah. Okay. Yeah. Unless some weird thing happens that makes me not accept, I should be able to accept. Okay, so given that function f is ax plus b, a is more than 0, and function f2x is 9x minus 8. Now f2 actually is fx lah, begini. Okay, is equals to 9x minus 8. So if they have given you the final product, ini final, ini perantaraan bahkan, we can actually do the ff using this. So fx, okay, I substitute the original fx inside. So this is f ax plus b. Okay, now we find that in our bracket now, okay, this has become the x. Okay, so I will substitute this in lah. Ax plus b plus b. Okay, this is the x and this is the x now, so I substitute this in here. So I will get a squared x plus ab plus b. Okay, now let's compare this and this. So ini ada x kan? Therefore, saya boleh simplify, saya boleh nyatakan bahawa a squared equals to 9. Kan saya tinda di sini kan, 9x minus 8. Kan 9x minus 8. A squared equals to 9 and ab plus b equals to 8. Okay, so bila kita mau cari a equals to 3 lah, kita square root of 9 is 3. So ganti 3b plus b equals to 8, so you get b equals to 2.
Sir,
yes.
Negative 8.
Oh yeah, sorry, negative 8. Thank you. Okay, negative 8. Oh dear, so it's negative 2. Okay, a is 3, b is negative 2. So this means that, thank you, f 2x, okay, is, apa ini? Fx, okay, fx is 3x minus 2. Okay, this is what we want. Okay, after that you're asked to find f4x. Okay, but if you think about it, f4x, saya akan kehabisan ruang sudah ini kan. Hold on. Okay. Oh, okay. You know what? I'm going to write here. Okay, so f4x, okay, is actually a combination of two f2x's, f2 and f2. And we know that f2x from the beginning, okay, is actually apa f2x? F2x is 9x minus 8. Okay, 9x minus 8. So you substitute this again into the other f2. Okay, so you get 9x minus 8 minus 8. Okay, this is the original f2x, and this is the x inside the f2x. So when I simplify this, I'll get 81x minus 72 minus 8, which will give me 81x minus 80. Okay, 81x minus 80 should be. Okay, C is songsangan. Okay, so you songsang and then after that you do. So annoying. Okay, so now that we have fx equals to 3x minus 2, So the songsangan, do you guys know the shortcut to do songsangan? I like to do this one. So y equals to 3x minus 2. Saya kasi jadi x sebagai kepala rumus. So y plus 2 equals to 3x. X equals to y plus 2 over 3. So this is the inverse function. So the inverse function is x plus 2 lah. Okay, all I have to do is just change the y to x again. Okay, kenapa x? Sebab di dalam kurungan sini adalah x. Okay, so if I'm going to f minus 1, 2, okay, that means saya mau inverse ini 2 kali. Okay, which means that okay, so f minus 1, the whole thing will be 2 and then x. Okay, so this is basically f minus 1, f minus 1x. Okay. Hello, somebody's coming in. Oh, baru dia mau masuk. Okay, so since this one has already been set, which is x plus 2 over 3. So this will be f minus 1, x plus 2 over 3. Okay, so this has become the small x already. Okay, di dalam kurungan. So bila saya gantikan, okay, I will get x plus 2 over 3. Okay, the whole thing will be plus 2 over 3. Okay, if you can do up to here, okay, it's actually very good already lah. Okay, then after that, this is all simplification. Simplify, you will get x plus 8 over 9. Okay, this is our final answer. Okay, I want you to, kalau boleh lah, okay, if I'm allowed to, I want you to notice something about kertas admat lah. Okay, kalau kertas admat kan, dia akan bagi markah untuk perkara yang kamu belajar dalam admat. So that's why if you take a look, this step to this step kan sebenarnya ada banyak langkah di antaranya. There's many langkah lah, maybe 3 or 4 langkah. Okay, di sini. But because this one tukar pergi ini bukan, ini adalah kemahiran yang kamu pelajari masa di Form 3. You should have known how to do this by the time you finish Form 3. Okay, that's why tiada markah akan diberi di sana. No matter how long and complicated you do, okay, this one is the admats punya kemahiran. Because, you know, fungsi songsangan, inverse function. So when you put in the value, that is the admats skill. So over here, you will get 1 mark. Okay, but everything dari sini sampai jawapan akhir kan, there is no mark over there. Because those are Form 3 skills. Kemahiran yang kamu seharusnya sudah kuasai semasa Form 3. Okay, and we find that even in, let's say for example, the first question okay, this one kamu tengok, kamu pindah dari sini sampai sini bahkan, wow, susah payah betul. Tapi sebenarnya dia 1 markah saja. Sebab ini bahkan sebenarnya adalah Form 3 step. Okay, ini bukan benda yang kamu belajar di admats. Yang kamu belajar di admats sebenarnya adalah ini, substitution. So remember this thing lah whenever you answer admats. Okay, that yes, you have to make sure that you calculate correctly. Tapi jangan mengeluh, kenapa ini panjang betul langkah kan, tapi 2 markah saja. Because langkah yang panjang itu sebenarnya adalah benda yang kamu belajar di Form 3. And we won't give marks now for things that you are already supposed to be good at in Form 3. Okay, so saya mau cadangkan lah, if you really want to be good at this subject, benda-benda yang kamu belajar masa di Form 3 itu kan, mesti kamu sudah kuasai. Things like changing over signs, simplifying algebraic equations, all these things must be already dalam tangan. So kamu tiada masa ini kan, mau fikir pasal benda-benda ini kan selepas kamu masuk Form 5. Okay? Alright, question number 4. Given that 5x, 45yz are 5 consecutive terms of a geometric progression, okay, where r is more than 0. So find the value of x, y, and the value of z. Okay, so it's interesting. So this is the first term. First term is a, Okay, this is 1, 2, 3. So this is the third term. Okay, the third term. Okay, and we find that R, okay, R is, if R is X divided by 5, R is X over 5 or 45 over X or Y over 45 or Z over Y. Okay, either one also can lah. Okay, but actually if we do this kan, take a look, I can use these two. So ini X over 5, 45 over X, Y over 45, Z over Y, and all will give the same value of R, the same value of the common ratio. Okay, sebab geometric it is the same. I can say that these two lah, contohnya kan, ini dua lah saya kasih sama. Okay, X over 5 equals to 45 over X. If I cross multiply, I will get X squared equals to 45 times 5. 45 times 5 is 225. Okay, and so what's my value of X? Square root of 225 will be 15. So X equals to 15. Okay. Then I can use the same thing, you know. If X equals to 15, what is my R? Okay, R equals to 15 over 5, R sama dengan 3. Okay. If my R is equals to 3, I can find Y already. Sebab Y over 5, Y over berapa ini? Y over 45. So, okay, so 3 equals to Y over 45. So Y will be equals to 45 times 3 will give you 135. And I can do the same thing over here. Z over Y equals to 3. So 3 equals to Z over 135. So Z equals to 135 times 3 will be 405. Okay, so this is actually got 5 very easy marks as long as you understand that geometric progression, they adalah common ratio. So X betul markah 1, Y betul markah 1. This one is 1. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Find the common ratio is 1. Menggunakan hubungan ini is 1 markah. Okay. Ada banyak cara untuk mendapatkan 5 markah inilah. But of course, 3 marks ini memang tidak boleh salah lah. X kamu mesti betul, Y kamu mesti betul, Z kamu mesti betul, kau akan dapat ini 3 markah. But the other 2 marks actually is there are many ways to get this answer. Okay, saya menggunakan fahaman yang paling senang, which is in the geometric progression, second divided by first equals to third divided by second equals to fourth divided by third equals to fifth divided by fourth. Okay, find the sum of the next 5 terms in the geometric progression. Next 5 terms means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, then you want to find, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, then kasih campur bahkan. Okay, so the simplest way to do this is, okay, let me write down this one first. So it's 5, 15, 45, what is Q? 135 and 405. So you want to find the next 5 terms, right? What do? You, since all this is times 3 bahkan, so you times 3 lo, times 3, times 3, times 3 until you get 6 until 10. Okay, so I'm going to do this manually. 405 times 3 is 1215. Ini yang ke-6. Okay, times 3, 3645. Okay, ini yang ke-7. Times 3, oh, the number is getting bigger. 10935. Okay, times 3, 32805 times 3, 98415. Okay, and they say lah, the next 5 terms, selepas Z, okay, since this is Z, so I want to find this plus this plus this plus this plus this. How easy is this question, you tell me? Okay, I mean, if you want to use the formula method, can, boleh, nanti saya tunjuk. Okay, but this is the simplest way, you know. Since you know that it is times 3 times 3 times 3 kan, kau kasi darab 3 darab 3 darab 3 saja. Okay, so when you add everything together, the answer will be 147015. Okay, 1215 plus 3645 plus 1095 plus 32805 plus 98415. You will get this final answer. Okay, of course that is the cara, ini adalah cara budak-budak lah yang kasih darab 3, darab 3, darab 3. Adakah cara ini salah? Tidak. Because kamu mengamalkan geometric progression, which is something that you learn in AdMaths. Okay, but if you really want to do the actual AdMaths method, you are looking for S10 minus S5 lah. Okay, those of you who understand this can do this lah. So S5 is 605. Okay, S10 kau kena kira lah 5 times 3 to the power of 10 minus 1. Ini dari formula over 3 minus 1. So you get 147,620. So S10 minus S5 minus 605. Okay, apa ini? Sorry. 5 will give you 147,015. Okay, that's my final answer. So you can do it, you know, the cara budak-budak macam ni, ini kan budak-budak boleh buat ini, any kid can do this. Okay, or if you want to do the AdMaths method also can, either way is fine. Because at the end of the day, you get the same answer. Dan kamu menunjukkan jalan kerja. Okay, and this is, because how many marks is this? This is 4 marks, you know. 4 very easy marks. Okay, so obviously 1 mark is, okay, kalau kau guna cara budak-budak ini ya, 4 marks will be 2 daripada ini betul. Okay, 2 correct Okay, 2 correct, you get 2 marks. Sorry, my mistake. All correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ini betul, kamu akan dapat 2 markah. Okay, kalau katakanlah yang ini kamu salah, atau mungkin yang last kamu salah lah. Okay, tapi yang lain semua kamu betulkan, kau akan dapat 1 markah. Okay, then you add the langkah adding 1, 2, 1, 5 plus 3, 6, 4, 5 plus blah 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 blah. Ini 1 markah, jawapan akhir 1 markah. 4 very easy marks. If you're using this method, this is 1 mark. 147,620 is 1 mark. Kasih minus dengan 605 is 1 mark. The final answer is 1 mark. It's 4 very easy marks. Okay? All you have to do is understand how the geometric progression works. Okay, that's question 4. Let me see if there's anybody. I mean, like my answer is 1.196, your answer is 1.120. Hilang markah kah? Shouldn't be hilang markah lah, Eldon. Shouldn't be. Okay, but we'll see what happens. Okay, question 5. Okay, question 5. Diagram 2, I actually want to go until question 6 today. Let me see. Yeah, I actually want to do until question 6. And then after that, the rest of it we'll cover next Tuesday. Okay, diagram 2 shows the curve of a quadratic equation this. Okay, the curve has a minimum point of 3q. State the coordinates of L. Okay, L is the y-intercept kalau dalam sini. Okay, and the y-intercept is actually shown by here, this number at the bottom here. So the coordinates of L is actually 0 and apa ini? Sorry, 0, negative 5. Okay, from this equation, we know that this belakang punya nombor ini adalah negative 5. Okay, this behind number shows us the y-intercept. So this coordinate is 0, negative 5. If you just give me the answer L equals to negative 5, salah. Kenapa salah? Because soalan minta coordinate. Okay, when coordinate is this one. Wow, 2 marks for the coordinate. So nice. Okay, by using the method of completing the square, find the value of P and Q. Okay, so completing the square, you have fx equals to x squared plus 6px minus 5. This is the original equation. We want to complete the square. Okay, so completing the square is this important thing. Okay, 6p per 2. So it will be x squared, okay, plus 6px plus, okay, ini kita kena bahagi 2. So 6p per 2 squared minus 6p per 2 squared. This is the completing square method. Okay, kita ambil nombor yang bersangkut paut dengan x, kita kasih bahagi 2, plus squared minus squared. Okay, Now, let me simplify this. 6p over 2 is actually 3p. Sebab 6 bahagi 2 adalah 3. 6px plus 3p the whole thing squared. Jangan dulu pecahkan ini. Okay, 3p squared. Okay, minus 5. Dan ini dan ini, oleh sebab kedua-dua adalah squared, kita boleh kasih gabungkan. So, x plus 3p the whole thing squared. Okay, minus, okay, ini akan jadi 9p squared minus 5. Okay. Now, always the question is, ini 6px ini pergi mana? Okay, dia adalah ibarat satu sandwich. Okay, atau satu burger lah, you know. And this is the cheese in the burger. Lepas dia kena sandwich oleh dua roti ini, kamu tidak nampak sudah ini. But it is in here somewhere. Sorry, I don't know if this makes sense lah, but yeah. Basically, what happens is, ini akan hilang lah. Okay, ini akan hilang. Ini dan ini kita kasih gabung di bawah satu square yang sama. Okay, that's the completing the square method. Okay. Now, let's take a look at this. This one ada kaitannya dengan ini, 3 dan Q. Di mana, okay, ini ya, okay, dia punya nilai adalah sama dengan negatif 3. Dan ini, dia punya nilai adalah sama dengan Q. Okay, kenapa negatif 3? Okay, it is just one of those rules lah. This x coordinate, okay, and this value over here, dia mesti terbalik. Okay, dia mesti terbalik. So, 3p equals to negative 3. Therefore, p equals to negative 1. Okay, that's how we understand this. And then this one, q equals to negative 9p squared minus 5. Lepas kita dapat p, negative 1, so it will be negative 9, negative 1 squared minus 5, and you will get the final answer as negative 14. Okay, so ini satu markah, ini satu markah, ini satu markah, hubungan ini satu markah, hubungan ini satu markah. Ini sampai sini hanya satu markah sahaja. Okay, 5 marks altogether. Changing from here to here, I know it's a skill that you learn in Form 4 at Maths, but because there is more marks over here lah. Okay, membandingkan. Okay, so sini satu markah saja. Once you get this equation correct, then you get the one full mark. Okay, question number 5 done. All right. Let me check and see if there's any questions. Atau semua sudah terpinga-pinga sudah. It's like, apa ini? Okay, I think maybe I will stop here for today lah. Since you know what, I just realized that. Is it this question lah? Which is the other question yang sama yang keluar itu? Is it this question? Is it the linear law question or? Oh, it's the vector question. Yeah, the vector question belakang yang sama. Wow. Okay. Saya boleh jadi nujum pak belalang sudah ini. Sebab saya boleh kasih keluarkan soalan yang saya tidak tahu pun yang akan keluar. Okay, you know what? I think we will stop here for today. I think 5 questions is enough for us to discuss. I will see you next Tuesday. When is our next class? Wednesday. Yeah, I will see you next Wednesday, and next Wednesday we will finish discussing this paper. Okay, please give me some time to mark because I'm still marking the Form 5 papers. And I actually am going to finish soon lah. After I finish the Form 5 papers, then I will mark the Form 4 papers. Okay, any questions? Anybody? Any questions that you want to ask so far? Just take note lah, okay, especially for those of you yang ada jawab. Okay, it's always a good idea for you to mark your own paper. Tengok di mana saya bagi markah. And then selepas itu you compare with bila saya kembalikan kertas kamu balikkan, when I give you back your paper, okay, I want you to compare it with your marking lah. Okay, dan kalau ada bercanggahan, let's say saya discuss di sini bercanggah dengan apa yang saya tanda, okay, kamu berhak untuk minta markah lebih. Okay, you can ask for more marks because what I discuss here is lebih tepat. Sometimes bila saya tandakan, saya main tanda-tanda saja sebab terlampau biasa dengan jawapan sedangkan I may miss some things. Okay, so please take note on that lah. All right. If there's no other questions, awalnya si Vanessa ni keluar. Okay, tidak apa. All right. If there's no other questions, I have a great weekend. I will see you all next week. Okay. Take care, everyone.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.